Hi, I'm Kendra Hudson, this year's sales intern for Beck's Hybrids.
And I'm Alexandra Knight, Ohio PFR Agronomist.
As you can see, we're working on the combine, getting it ready for wheat harvest. So this week's topic will be on wheat. Here in London, Ohio at Beck's PFR site, we're looking to harvest our wheat at the end of the week. So as growing up as a kid, one way that my dad and I always checked to see if our wheat was ready is we'd walk out in the field, grab some of the wheat heads and thresh them. Then we'd pop some in our mouth and we'd chew on them. If they were doughy, we knew we needed to wait a few more days. But if they were firm, it was time to get the combine out and try it and see what the moisture ended up being.
So when we're looking at our different maturing varieties of wheat, we have both the ones that are early maturing and late maturing. And we're looking at both doughiness and firmness in these to see which is ready to harvest. Our 88, our earliest maturing variety that we have here, already has this firmness where I can't even put my fingernail through it. However, when I look at a later maturing variety of 129, we see a different story. In the seed here, I am able to put my fingernail through, so it still needs a little more time to mature. As you can see, our later maturing 129 is still in a doughy phase. The 88 was at this stage on Friday, and within a 4-day time period, it became firm. We're anticipating that within another 4 days, or by the end of this week, we'll see all our maturing varieties to be harvestable and at that firm stage. So when we're looking at harvesting wheat, we want our wheat to be between 14 and 20% moisture when we go to harvest. So why do we want to be at 20% or below? Well, when we have above 20%, we can have an increase in kernel damage, and it's going to be harder for the grower to store. So why do we want to have our wheat above 14% moisture? When we have below 14% moisture, we see an increase in cutter bar losses. We see our test weights decreasing with intermittent wet periods. We also see an increase in lodging, and we can also see a decrease in our yields with weed interference during harvest. If you're going to be double cropping with beans, one thing you might want to consider is harvesting between 18 and 20% moisture. With that, if you have an artificial drying facility, you can do that. You're going to maximize your wheat harvest yields as well as maximizing your soybean yields by planting slightly earlier.
I'm Alexandra Knight, Ohio PFR Agronomist. And I'm Kendra Hudson, Ohio Sales Intern. Tune in next week for more agronomic updates. We're headed out to the field to get ready to harvest our wheat.